Let's go.
It's Big Frank in the morning, Jay Cherie keeping it going. We got them hot topics, local news, and BGC flowing. We got Big Kev on the air, Dark Knight flying in here. It's Fire 716 and we rocking it. Hey.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You like it, Big Frank in the morning. Either we gonna fix it or it's gonna stay the same. It just work is required on this Friday morning.
Yeah.
I need people to step up. That is.
Either you're gonna say another 45 minutes to an hour or after 12. I don't know what we're gonna do. Or somebody gonna hit a voice record and send it in. Frank Jaquan Henley Jr. just can't stop it long. I just gotta delegate to somebody. Good morning. It's Friday. Tune in, tap in. D-Money Mac, Jay Cherie
in the building.
Cheer.
What's good? People in the room.
What's good,
Josh?
Josh?
Bloom.
Yeah,
Onion Blossom Bloom.
Yo. Onion blossom?
I don't like onion blossoms.
It's you remember
A
onion rings?
blooming onion?
Yeah.
I love them. I like them.
It's not bad. You remember-
But also, I'm not an onion ring person either, so that's
Ah,
not.
man.
I don't
they gotta
like
be
onions,
fresh.
but I like onion rings. It's weird.
Yeah, there's a little weird.
You
Change
know,
your texture.
I
the
like
breading.
Christian bread.
Probably the
both
breading.
onions and onion
And,
rings.
you know, you could dip an onion ring or something.
fried,
If it don't got extra onions on it.
sauteed.
Ew.
Onion ring with extra onion.
It don't-
You
I'm
got
trying to
what?
think what I want. No, I like. There has to be a limit on the onion because I don't want to. I've been to stuff and it was like giant onion and it's just too much
Man,
burn my
Give me a
eyes.
salad with some nice onion chunks in it.
What?
Give me a red onion. I like red onion.
Yes.
Give me a pickle red.
Now what?
Them pickle red onions, nah.
Where do you get them from?
What the heck is the pickle?
Oh, yep. No.
Never knew.
'cause I don't eat
Because
onions.
I'm an onion guy.
You ever go to Lloyd's?
I'm an
They do
onion.
have Lloyd's and like taco spots. They have those. You be like, what's this red? This red stuff. It's pickled red onions, and I made them. at home myself one time. I said, "Oh, these joints, these joints hit,
Different.
huh?
Just vinegar.
Vinegar and
onion.
like sugar.
Okay.
You just sit in there, let it sit for a couple hours, a day or two. It do right.
A couple hours a day or two.
Did you
The,
cook
the
them?
longer, no, I did them raw.
Okay.
So the longer you let them sit,
Yeah.
is the deeper the pickle is.
Gotcha.
So
Yes.
you can do a quick pickle where you get pickle flavor, but it's not actual. But then the texture changes and it's just crazy.
Mhm.
It adds a sweet to the savory,
Right.
And it's a
I can
good.
imagine.
It's a
Ooh.
good. I'm out
I'll probably
Lloyd's.
go fork for it.
No
like no facts.
Yeah.
I was watching a TikTok and I'm going to try this. They took a fruit roll up
Uh-huh.
and put ice cream in it.
Ooh.
Put it in like a little ball.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And when you bit into it, the fruit roll up is crunchy.
Hmm.
So it's like a crunchy shell.
That's different.
With the
That's
ice
different.
cream.
That don't
That's
sound too
different.
So
What kind of ice cream?
I
It
would
was
do
like
that with
they-
sherbet.
Well, he did it with like I think he
For
did it with a
BJ?
sherbet.
Okay.
He did so he did two. He did one with like a sherbet sorbet situation,
Okay.
and then he did one with vanilla ice cream.
Got you.
Because I guess the cold when it hits the
Yeah.
fruit roll up, it makes it crunchy. So it's like a crunchy ice cream sandwich situation. So I might
Yes.
It's a little
need
different.
to try
It's
this
a little different.
Yeah, crap.
and have a fat
No.
person.
No.
I was gonna say that be a
Now,
fat person
real
day
quick.
kind of thing.
Who used to put Kool-Aid on their pickles?
I don't eat
Oh,
pickles.
I don't eat
I
pickles.
like
I'm
that.
not
Oh
pickles.
man.
I'll eat pickles on the
If
sandwich.
I've heard
You'll
of
never
that.
see
I
me
heard
just
people
eat
do
pickles.
that.
If you get a pickle,
I
you
won't.
get a
I
Kool-Aid
can't
packet,
stand pickles.
sprinkle that joint on there,
Really?
bust.
Yo,
What?
Kev,
Big bust.
I want you to know
I promise you. But
That
it's somebody
you-
out now.
you eat the most random
Who-
stuff.
This is a childhood. Listen, I promise you. It's
You was
somebody
really in the
now
kitchen,
who's
just really
actually, like,
experimenting.
chopping them up and dumping the Kool-Aid in the packet and selling them. Okay, that's what we doing.
Stole your whole idea.
No, listen.
All it takes is a.
Mm.
That's all it takes.
Number
I used to
one,
put your
what kind of
cereal and
pickle?
ice cream together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but do a
most
pickle?
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
this corner store
would-
pickles.
but-
Eat
I
ice
like,
cream and drink
red
water
Bull.
after.
Okay.
I don't put
I never had
Kool-Aid
a
in
whole
cereal.
That's what I used to do.
I'm from the
Eat
hood.
ice cream and drink water afterwards because that water would be so cold.
I done,
I know,
I
it's
done,
so weird.
I done frosted.
No, you washing
Certain
down the
ice
ice
cream, you
cream.
get thirsty
I done,
afterwards.
I done,
Washing
I
down
done
the
frosted
ice cream.
flakes. I done frosted flake red drink. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing. But you know that is.
He said
I used to.
he said Kool-Aid with the frosted flake.
You ever eat the raw noodles? Out of the
We
ramen
just-
noodles.
no.
The crunchy.
We not. I just came
You'll
from
never
this
do
lane.
that? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you-
I used to
said
do
what?
that all the time. Eat
Ramen,
the
at
raw,
one
the
point in time, it was
crunch,
a
like
struggle. I had
the
to eat
oodles and noodles.
cornflakes with water.
I'm just saying.
Instead
and
of
sugar.
cooking them,
I'm
you
just
just
saying.
know.
Oh, cereal water, bro.
I used to
just-
third grade. I
I
used to
turned the
take
water
them
on
to
just a little
school,
bit.
and we
Sprinkle.
had in third grade we had like a little row in the
Even
back,
first-
and all of us was back there
Get it,
just
get it wet. That's all I
Raw
needed. I'm gonna eat it. I'm good. I'm good.
No, I've
Just
never
get it
ate raw
wet.
noodles.
Yeah,
Never had frosted flakes with Kool-Aid on it.
Yo,
Oh,
that
Don't do a
sounds
thing, okay?
disgusting.
Listen,
It's
that
just
sounds
sugar.
Terrible.
All
I
it
used
is
to dip
sugar.
my chicken
Just sugar. More
in my
sugar.
soda.
Y'all was doing the most.
I
That's
was
different.
a kid, of course, but like
That's
Just
crazy.
see what it was.
I used to eat vanilla ice cream.
frozen Jello cubes. Josh,
Oh,
come
wow.
on,
Oh, I used
Oh,
to
yeah.
Kool-Aid in cubes.
Kool-Aid
Absolutely.
cubes, yeah.
popsicles.
Oh, yeah.
All day long.
But I used to put vanilla ice cream and cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh, fire. That sound fire.
Ooh.
That sound fire.
Now
I
recently,
used to
I
make
done
sugar toast.
munchies,
Sugar toast was the
I would,
business.
I would put that in.
I
I'll put that in a
used- I
blender.
get
Nah,
ice
blend that
cream.
a little bit.
and graham crackers.
Chop that up. What happened?
Ice cream sandwiches.
Ooh,
Smart.
yeah, yeah.
That's smart.
Crunchy ice cream sandwiches.
Fire.
Like
Yeah.
them joints. Boom. Every
they're
time.
good. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to try that actually.
We be doing different. We really was experimenting at a young age.
Sugar
but-
water.
Or we just all we had in the house.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
No, sugar, water, and cereal.
Yeah,
It-
always was in the house.
syrup sandwiches,
Sir,
tomato sandwiches.
listen.
Yo,
I never
tomato
had tomato
sandwich is so
sandwiches.
good.
Never had a
sandwich was
tomato
busting.
sandwich.
Tomato
Toast,
sandwich is
A
actually
little
really
bit of
good.
mayo, tomato. On
Oh
it.
yeah, I've never.
Yeah.
I
I
never.
used to see that on Harriet the
I used-
Spy.
I used
and
to-
was just like,
I used to
nope.
eat those. I used to eat those when I ran track. So in between races, I would eat one of those because you
Tomato
can't
sandwich?
because you really can't eat nothing for real.
God,
You know what I mean? So
and you
like
wouldn't get no cramps or nothing.
right. So
Got
like
you.
you know we would eat tomato sandwiches and then I kind of got used to it.
Good.
It was like,
Word.
Busting.
I'm iffy about tomato.
you gotta let it sit though. You can't just eat it. You can't make it and eat it.
But
Yeah,
I feel like
like-
if you sit, it's gonna get soggy.
See, I would eat it right
Gotta
away.
get a
Cut
little
up
saucy.
tomato slice.
I don't like soggy bread.
I feel like I want a cucumber
bread.
sandwich. I don't know why.
A cucumber
I don't know what it is
sandwich.
about sandwiches.
I want a
but-
cucumber salad.
That sounds disgusting. Sorry.
Now listen. Now we talking food. Now one day I had made this plate at my Aunt Vivian's house. I had made pesto grilled cheese, and I made a cucumber olive. I made it up on the fly. I don't know what I just and cucumber, little Italian dressing with the with some olives or whatever.
Yeah.
And I posted. They was like, "Oh, what else dinner's that? I want to." They didn't have to sell. But start selling. But that joint was
Listen,
that cucumber salad was fire. I ain't gonna hold you. It was refreshing.
yeah,
It was like a palate cleanser. I said, "Look at me." Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fact. Them joints
So-
bust.
Absolutely. Listen, y'all, it's going down this morning. Those who are listening, what is your favorite childhood
random treat.
random
thing
joint?
that you ate.
I was passing out sugar water and sugar toast.
What?
Like
Sugar
with-
toast? Dog. When I say I used
Oh,
to
yeah.
make 4, 5, 6
We will
slices
we'll
of
be
sugar
back
toast?
as this conversation is going.
Let's go
I
down.
gotta-
We get that Big Girl Chronicles. 576 Big Frank in the morning.
Everybody, this is DMP Speaks coming at you. And you
It's not enough to just dream about your ideas, right? You've got to take action to bring about their creation. Time is passing us by, and that time that we have, and we think we have so much time, we don't have the time like we thought we did 20, 30 years ago. We literally, when we get an idea, we got to make sure this is something that we're supposed to do as a part of our purpose, as a part of our life's work. And we got to be dream creators.
You lost to the vault with Dante Mound on fire. 716 Radio. Let's go.
This is engaging the youth. No longer is it okay for us to make decisions as to what we feel they should do. We already lived our youth. You know what I mean? So it's time for us to, God gave us 2 of these and 1 of these where we need to listen and watch more than we do a lot of talking. So
you can't, everything is changing, you know what I mean, from everything outside to like how we feel and everything, because it's 2 different worlds we live in, 2 different generations. So like I definitely get where like it's hard to communicate and hard to come to an agreement on one particular thing, because you see it from your eyes,
Right.
from your perspective, but I might see it from another perspective. So
everybody. This is
716 boy, Big Frank, like the Big Frank in the morning. You're ready to get into Big Girl Chronicles. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. DJ, drop that.
Chronicles. I hate you all.
Jay Cherie, it's on you.
What's good, everybody? You know already time it is. It is Big Girl Chronicles, and on this Friday, I really want to talk about building your brand. So, in my recent non-educational pursuits, we were having a conversation talking about not executing things that God has given to you. Mm-hmm. So, particularly on Tuesday, she asked this question about certain businesses, and I said, I have everything out there. I just didn't do a business plan. And she brought up the point of where we have the resources in the church and things like that. And you have everything that you need to execute this assignment. But at the same time, what is stopping you? And then we talked about fear and things of that nature. But really, building your brand is something that we sometimes see as an overnight success when it's really not. It's something that you really have to take time to build, to be intentional about doing the sacrifices that come with it. And a lot of times we want to build this brand, we want to do something fly by night, and then all of a sudden, be upset when it doesn't manifest as quick as we think it is, because it takes time to build a brand and you have to invest in yourself more than anything else. Like, the one thing I've learned in this life lesson is that I am good for building other people's visions, but not particularly mine. And in this year and turning 40, the one thing I said to myself is I'm going to start investing in myself more and building my brand more and putting the time more than I do with other things. It's not saying that the other things weren't worth the investment, but how can I talk about, wanting to be wealthy now, and I have money sitting in a spot that I haven't even invested all my energy in to produce this line. I haven't put all my energy in to do what I need to do to become a millionaire. And a lot of times we're like, oh, there's a word over my life, but you're not doing what is necessary to create that investment. You're not doing what is necessary to execute building your brand. So we have to get to the place where we stop investing so much in other people and really take the time to invest in what we have in our own hands. Because let's just be honest, the reason why some of us are just going through struggle is because we're not choosing to execute what we're supposed to, and it's just money just sitting there. So in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, I'm admonishing you to please start investing in building your brand. Yes, it's great to be supportive of others. I do not discount that. But at the same time, it is time for you to take the value and put that same energy into yourself. Because you're beautiful, intelligent, and great.
I see my name.
I was like, wait, huh? Okay.
I'm sorry. I was trying to read it, but my eyes are so
Big
blurry.
Big fan of Diaja. Here to listen to her specifically.
Shout out to Frank.
Little Frank. We already got a big
Frank from the UK.
Oh, okay. His childhood snack is plantain chips.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's Jamaican.
Yeah, he got to be. He's an island boy.
I think put the time in. It doesn't pay today.
Facts.
But the return on it is just gonna be crazy. And I think that sometimes you just gotta just take that due diligence, man.
It's just like with anything, investment never looks like a positive thing until later.
Valid. That's real.
Investment doesn't look like a positive
long
thing
term. Think in increments, right? So the way you move and the way you structure your business and the way you do different things so that it can bring you fruit long term. Sure. But if you need something short term, like, you can do multiple different things at once and make money long term.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of,
talk about it.
I made my first Etsy sale the other day.
Okay, Etsy.
Yeah. So now I got to put more stuff on there for $2 or $1.99. A graphic, a tiger.
Oh, sweet.
For like it was a SVG, so you can use it for t-shirts, whatever.
Got you. Sweet.
Yeah. So
it's Sonogram for visual groups.
What?
Oh, all right.
You're aggravated.
Josh said not a childhood snack, but in recent years I discovered banana slices on chocolate Goya chips. I mean cookies.
Something different.
Something different. I'm gonna piggyback on that. Nutella and graham crackers.
I've never eaten Nutella though.
Crack.
Fried peanut butter
sandwiches. It's good.
Peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
That sounds good too.
Like,
Right. It's like,
No,
It's not.
no, it's
No, it's
not.
not. Now, if you want to go ahead and fry a crustable, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, the buttery base on this beautiful golden brown on both sides with the warm. Now watch it. I don't separate. I put together my jelly and peanut butter.
Yeah. Wait.
So
you don't separate the bread?
I don't put jelly here and I mix it together. So now it creates a balanced fusion where it's not you.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Pause.
I mean,
peanut butter
throat.
I know, but it's just
Y'all just extra today.
Come on,
Get
your
mind out the gutter.
Get out of your
Okay.
bed of affliction. No, and it's just, but it's proper. It's just it's good.
Well, I never had. Actually, when I was 3, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that put me in the hospital. So
Valid.
I'm allergic to
Valid.
peanut butter. So I don't know what fried. No.
Nope.
No, there's the nuts.
Oh,
It's
nuts.
nuts.
Yes.
Nut allergy. Big
Yes.
nuts.
Ah, that
Dang.
sucks.
Chill.
That's sucky. I want to do nuts count as a do nuts
Right.
count,
Right.
Chill.
nuts
Right.
count
'Cause
nuts count as a vegetable
No.
since they grow
Grain,
out the earth.
right?
This is-
It's a bean.
I was gonna say it's a lagoon. A legume. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, it's legume.
Okay, thank you. 'Cause
The only
I-
reason I'm thinking that is because I can't eat.
Yeah,
I can't.
so
I can
never-
only eat vegetables.
trying to think,
and
what do I-
call it,
what do
and
I?
fruit. So I'm like, it's a vegetable.
I just.
That
Oh,
don't-
you know what?
that
Cream
don't-
cheese.
that
I've been making cream
don't-
cheese,
that don't
cream
sound like a
cheese,
thing I would ever eat, though.
imitation crab meat or lobster meat on the little crackers. Those are pretty good.
Ragoons? That's his
Ragoons are crackers.
Ragoons, right, makes sense. All right.
Oh,
What else?
man.
Like, it's just stuff out here.
A whole bunch of random stuff.
I'm trying to think what else. I don't
I used
know.
cottage, don't judge me. And pineapples and cottage cheese. Mom put me under that.
I've never been a
that's
fan of
regular
cottage
thing.
cheese.
That's
Ooh.
a regular thing. I just can't do the texture.
I ordered a pizza.
I'm not against texture. I be every texture right.
You are. You against texture.
I ordered a
'Cause you don't
pizza
eat
from
avocado.
Sammy's the other day.
Avocado is not the texture for me.
Oh,
It's a
no, I
taste.
can't do
What
avocado.
avocado tastes like
I don't like
is what my body produces when I'm sick. It's like when I
Mucus?
Like when I'm sick, like and I'm burped, there's like this gas. It's like, I know that I'm not well. So when I taste avocado, it's that. You can put it wherever. It's there. Because I just know either I'm sick or it's avocado in it. And my whole avocado shot. And that's what it is about avocado.
Oh man.
I just think
Yeah.
avocados
That
are
just cracked
nasty.
me up.
So
They good.
Avocado is unflavored.
I have a very
Avocado
slight
is-
allergy to
will save your
avocado.
life.
I'm
Like the
good.
last time
it
I
might
ate
save my life. I want
Avocado,
it, though.
and, like guacamole.
I only wonder
it,
if it's
like,
gonna save my
made
life. That's the only time I want it.
Like my lips was itching and stuff. Yeah, that's how it felt. Yeah. So I don't really eat it like that. I have a lot of allergies.
I'm grateful.
You are a weak human.
Actually,
I told
I
my
have
wife
survived multiple times.
That.
Okay,
I told my wife
some
that.
strong
I was like,
immune system.
I forgot who I was talking to. I was like, no, because I was talking to John, because John wrote extra. So he was like, yeah, man, they got like allergies. I was like, people with allergies are weak humans.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, it's going down. This one is great. When we get back, let's get into the question of the day. It's going down right here on Fire 716 Big Frank in the morning.
This is the one.
Beautiful Boss LLC, where we empower people and encourage them to be the beautiful boss they were created to be. I advocate for abuse victims, mainly abused children. You don't abuse your children. Like, for example, made to go to bed without food to eat, being sexually abused and raped, that's abuse. Yes, there's so many of them. That's the amazing why I wrote this book, guys, because I went through a lot as a child. I was abused very terribly. And it just, God put it on my heart to write this book to advocate for abuse victims.
Fire 716, your boy, Big Frank, locked into Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Listen, you're ready to get into the question of the day. The question of the day is,
How do you calm down your significant other when they're angry?
So,
So real quick, nice, sweet,
angry
and
at me or
simple.
with me? Or go ahead. Go ahead.
From the rooter to the tutor.
From the rooter to the tutor.
I am.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Honestly, though, I mean,
I guess it worked.
as a
Big
as
mood
a-
change.
as
I know for a
you
fact.
know, as a grown adult person, sometimes those actions can be very well helpful to
If they're
release some
open, if they're
anger.
open to it, I guess.
Can you imagine?
You not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but
Some
I'm
top
just
tier.
picturing somebody trying to calm somebody down, and they just do
Turn
it, and
down
then
their
they're just
music.
like, no.
Don't touch me.
I don't even know how we got here.
Yeah,
You know, or I would feed her.
Yeah.
Are you angry?
You know what?
Always
Are you
food.
angry at me or just in general?
Food is always the answer.
Did I cause this transaction to be this, or are you just mad because it is what it's going on to be?
Yeah.
If I did it, I'm going to feed you.
If I
Somebody
did
else did it,
they got to
be
be
all right.
God.
Realistically, for me,
It's not my
like to
problem.
calm my significant other down, I usually try to sit and listen to them. Like I'll just like let them vent and just talk and stuff like that, and just listen to them as a friend and hear them out and
That's not a
go
long
from there.
conversation.
I try to do that, but sometimes people say things when they're angry, and then that triggers me. Now we're both angry. But I do try that approach. I have tried other approaches as well. So I get
They
that
work.
as well. They do work. They just forget.
Nah,
It's like, oh, okay.
remember it later.
Right.
Trying to calm me down.
Hold on to it.
Give me some Death by Chocolate ice cream. Turn on a documentary or something for True Crime TV and leave me alone.
Not
you know
the true
what?
crime,
You know what?
that's
You
the
you got a
psychopaths.
point though. Calm me down. Order me some pizza. Send me a little money. I'll be all right.
Dang, I got
Gotta
spend.
pay,
I got
like,
spend money.
pay.
Didn't pay you. That's crazy.
I'm going to put you in the hands of God, because if God can't calm you down, who am I?
But that's why I said Death by Chocolate ice cream is like $5.
I
Just give
I
me
was
some
talking about
Death by
Deandra.
Chocolate.
Deandra
Oh.
said, "Buy me pizza, give me money." Like I was like, "Dang, I gotta
Yeah.
feed you, then I gotta pay you." Like that's crazy.
Nah, I'm
You're
angry.
not paying me.
Nah,
No, I'm mad.
You're
I'm mad. I'm broke.
gifting me.
To calm you down.
This not a weed spot. I ain't gifting you
like
nothing.
a
She
gesture
better
of
she better get it
love.
together.
I know that you're upset. Here.
$1.
I got you some
That's what you
Rent.
gonna
I
get.
paid the lights and the
Yes.
gas. Enjoy this.
You got somewhere to
Look,
see.
Nah,
I'm just gonna unplug all my
That's why I'm
TVs.
simple. You
Fuck it off.
you pissed off. Here, your ice cream. What you want to watch? Documentary? You want to watch the first 48?
It depends how angry you
I
are
can't-
and what vibe you giving off.
My
Like,
sister
Yeah.
don't
crazy.
be
She
shooting
calmed
no
down the
shots
true
at
crime
me
stuff.
and giving me attitude because you mad and you and your feelings. I just came to the house. I just came in the house. Don't give me that. Don't
No,
give me that
facts.
energy. I will slide right back out.
I'm dressed. I'm dressed.
All right, I'm gonna head on out.
Reverse.
Well, see, a lot of times when I'm angry, I don't talk. So, like, if you come in the house and
With some
you
ice
like,
cream.
and I'm angry, just like, oh, she angry. We'll talk when you're ready.
That's in the
Oh,
It
refrigerator.
just
You know where it's at. Go.
Because I'm just be very honest.
Jess' husband just got the keep
it's
pipes in the
cute.
house.
It's
Keep
cute
pipes
in
in
the
the house.
beginning,
Here you go.
but after a while, he'd be like, "No, oh my god."
Here you go.
Yeah.
well, if you angry all the time, that's a whole nother story.
Right.
But like,
I like I'm saying, like in the beginning of a relationship, like oh my god, sweet.
Every
But
time
after a
you-
while, I'll be like,
Every time you get angry, I gotta do this.
like,
it's a refrigerator full
I
of
can't
Death
just be
by
like- I
chocolate,
can't-
just full. Just,
I can't just be like,
It's the Death by Chocolate deep freeze.
I don't
okay,
know.
I don't get angry that much.
I feel like
let's be clear. Like,
It would
there's
be-
I don't
a difference
know.
between me being annoyed and me being angry.
it will
Oh,
be.
we-
It,
does it
would be
express
lit
the
to
same?
have a whole
Mm.
deep freezer of ice
Huh?
cream, though. I would
Valid.
appreciate
Does
it.
it express the same? Would be the question. Like,
Being
does your-
annoyed and being angry.
yes. And but I think because like I said this to my wife recently. I said, listen, you are valuable to me and I love you. So, but your tone of how you respond to a thing has the power to shift the entire
The whole
function
narrative.
of
Listen,
how we operate throughout the day. So whatever you angry about, or you mad about, or you got feelings for, either one, communicate well, which is very important.
valid.
But if you are in your feelings or whatever, I'm gonna leave you. I'm about to definitely bye.
I'm gonna leave you alone.
I can't afford
Leave you
your response, lack of response, your body language to affect me so that I'm not effective. You're not gonna call me attitude because you didn't give me attitude. I came in for a lean and you all time bye. These are like so for real, get it together.
I just be
Now,
petty.
see,
I'm gonna start
I-
playing Ruben Stutter.
that
change me.
would piss me off even more. Now I'm going to like
not really.
Wait.
blow your phone up and all
Nope,
that.
don't blow my phone.
I would be
because
I would
you
be
didn't-
I would be if I'm in a relationship with
Don't
somebody
blow my phone
and
up.
I'm angry at the house, depending on whatever the situation is. You
Blocked.
come in, you see I'm angry,
You good?
and you decide to just be like, "Oh, I'm out."
Mm-mm.
Oh
No.
no.
Your energy towards me, because you're angry and mad, has now been caused. Welcome to the person. Because at what point do you think I have to tolerate your frustration? Now we can communicate, we can talk. What's going on? But if you over here and snobbing, hemming and hawing, I just got here.
I ain't do nothing to you.
I ain't getting
I
nothing.
ain't did nothing to you.
Whatever's going on, right? What talk to me. What's up?
Talk
Even
to
if
me.
I caused the dilemma, talk to me. Because I got things that still got to keep moving and shaking.
Yeah.
And your energy that you're giving off right now ain't it. So unfortunately, so sorry that I'm not in the let me cater to you because baby, this is your day because you're angry. Oh, you in that spot? All right.
I'm gonna leave you alone for a minute.
I
I'll be
just
back in
see.
a
I
couple-
don't
I'll be
know.
back in 2
For me,
hours.
I guess it depends because
I'm going to buy some Chinese
if
food.
if I'm really angry, you're gonna like. For me in my relationship, you're gonna know immediately that I'm angry because I'm gonna let you know. Like I'm probably gonna cuss you out,
Babe,
to be honest.
Nah.
But that's just me. I mean, it
you
just
cussed me
depends.
out. I really left.
It just depends. It depends on the situation. If I'm angry about something going on in my own personal like world and doesn't have anything to do with my significant other, then I'll just let them know, like, look, I'm really pissed off about X, Y, and Z. I don't want to talk right now because 9 times out of 10, talking to you is gonna piss me off even more. So, I'll be very clear about that. And if we're living together, like I will go somewhere because I need to focus my energy on something to get me from being so angry. Because if not, everybody catches strays. So that's why I'd rather just, but
so
if I'm mad at the person, if I'm angry at the person, they already know that I'm angry at them. There's no reason why they won't know that I'm angry at them because I can't hold in my anger.
I mean, if I'm annoyed, I'll have look, I'm a little annoyed right now.
Yeah.
Like that, but most likely if I tell you I'm a little annoyed right now, it's kind of just like I'm a little annoyed. Let me just have a moment, process. But if I'm angry, I need space. Like I'm not telling you to leave the house. I may leave the house. I may be in the room with the door closed, just getting myself together. I'm not gonna project that on people because I've had anger projected on me, and I've ended up almost killing people. So, for me to just go off the wig on my significant other just because I'm angry, no, because he gonna want to match energy, and for me, it's like I don't feel like you should suffer if I'm
Refuse
angry.
to?
Because especially if you had nothing to do with it. Now, if I'm mad at you, I'm gonna be like, I need some space so I can talk about this in a healthy way. Because I don't want to hurt your feelings and I don't want to cause an argument. Mm-hmm. But if it's just angry, period, be like, oh, okay, I just need my ice cream. Want some?
Argument is so exhausted because you ready to talk, but now I'm good.
I don't want to talk.
I don't want to talk.
Time has
my
passed.
window of this would be the challenge. My window of openness was.
My window of openness is cracked. Period. Like just a little bit.
That's not healthy.
No, see, I'm more of a I'm open. I'm open to talking, but watch what you say to me when we talk. Because if you say, because if you talk to me any kind of way, like now we gonna be fighting.
Kind of way get me all the time with my wife. I'm gonna talk about it. Okay. Don't knock on the door hard and come in with the smoke, and they can't handle it when they come back to you.
Facts.
Because granted, we're in conversation. Period. My profession. Y'all can call the police if y'all want to.
Not call the police.
What the world?
I passed gas. Then walk over to my wife, give her a kiss, and she smacked me in my face. And the smack in the face was more aggressive than the accustomed time. But I knew the gas wasn't tired. It wasn't here. You know, I'll be good. I gotta go. And she smacked me.
Was it like a
no? She smacked me.
So much abuse happening in this.
And my reply to what has occurred was to smack her back.
I was gonna say.
we do not condone violence here at the station.
And
dude, plausible deniability, dude. You about to mess up my whole career. You just come up in real life situations. I'm gonna have to testify against you.
testify on God.
Testify.
And then what happened was she was like,
You ain't risking my license.
You smacked me back. I said, listen, I love you, I do. But when you hit me,
You hurt my feelings.
all I saw was a hit. And in equal equality is the notion.
When you when you throw a ball at the wall,
and she was like, I can't believe you smacked me back. I said, me either. Like it wasn't like crazy. It was just enough. Yeah.
Well,
But that same
You put
conversation,
gas in
because
the
y'all keep
car?
yelling and
Sometimes
sometimes screaming,
that's-
you keep and you bring this, okay? What are you talking to? Who you think you're talking to? Don't get beside yourself.
Well, thank
Man.
you, Lori.
me
Larice
and
Adams. Okay.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm always amazed by your joyful spirit. Congratulations on all your continued blessings. Good morning.
Thank you. That's all about beating each
Thank
other up.
you.
We box them. We got gloves. Okay.
Joyful beat.
Joyful.
I
Straight
love
up beating.
For me, it was like when I would get into arguments with my exes. I'm that kind of person. Like, if you start getting loud with me, I'm going to get louder. Like, no matter how loud you get, trust me, I can be louder. And that's toxic. And that's
That is toxic because I'm a loud person. I'm like, you're not gonna get louder than me.
Yeah. No, I be going. Like slamming the door, cussing them out. I think the only thing I probably shouldn't do, I feel like it's really bad habit, is like if you really push me to that point, like I'm gonna push you. Like,
See,
push.
Yeah,
I know,
Not
but it's more of
stop,
like
stop,
it just
stop,
like the
stop, stop.
like depending on what the situation
Yeah,
is.
for
Like,
sure.
I'm thinking of a specific situation. In that specific situation, that person had lied to me for like the 14th time.
Wow.
My own bad for staying for 14 times of lies. But I was like, I
Said
was
man
fed
false
up, and then
sometimes.
we was arguing and getting loud, and then I was just like,
And then I
"Man,
just
I'm
told that
strong."
story
So,
about smacking
you know?
my wife.
Yeah.
For real, like in a serious situation, I'm not going to put my hands on you like that. I'm not about to go toe for toe, punch for punch. I would definitely grab you by your arms, sweep your feet, and put you on the ground. like, I would literally grab you, take you a high five from you. Who do you think you?
Not the skip.
Oh, fire! That real? Oh, here we go.
Not skip train.
Oh man.
Who's that? Fire 716 Radio. Your top 10. What's going on? Good morning. Hey, money.
Hey, money.
Hey, money.
I'm looking for it. I forgot which one it was.
No, thank you so very much.
Thank you for your
I
support.
don't know, but remember we can't hear it with the headphones.
So the original question of the day
It's
was,
on.
how would you calm
You
down
can't
your
hear without
significant
headphones
other
If I hung up. That's this.
You got it on speaker.
if they're angry?
Right, I got a speaker now.
Hello?
Yes, we're here.
You said, how would I calm down my significant other?
If they're angry.
You there?
Yeah. So if your significant other gets angry, how would you calm them down?
Oh, you want the comical side of me, or do you want some straight up?
Both. Straight up comical.
Okay, well, cupcake is on right now then. So if I had to calm down my significant other, I breastfeed him. That's what I do. I will breastfeed him.
Okay.
Now, seriously, so if you had to calm down your significant other, basically, if I'm hyped and he's hyped, I kind of tone myself down because I've matured in my way now. But I would tone myself down if I see him getting escalated above a 10. So even though I'm still a 10, I would just mildly come on down to the 1.
Yeah.
And ask him, can we talk? Is it a good time to talk, or can we just wait? because keep yelling and keep hollering or keep trying to talk to him while he's mad is not going to do anything. But if I kind of calm it down, smooth it down a little bit, then he's looking at me like, like what? You know, and it changes the whole mood.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yes, but we have to get to that level of maturity to do that.
No, that's real. That's real. Conversation. That's a conversation. Communication is key.
Yes.
No, thank you for calling. I appreciate you. And I wish you nothing
Thank
but
you.
the
You
best,
guys
okay?
enjoy your day. I love the show.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think the most dangerous thing that my significant other can hear from me is, you know what? Okay. Once I get there, it's a wrap. Because the calm, you know what? Okay, is the most dangerous phrase.
Oh yeah. If I'm calm and I'm supposed to be angry,
and this is my response to my calm poll.
I got Jesus.
Whatever you do, prepare for the smoke.
Facts.
Because understand that to every action
It's
is a
an equal
reaction.
and opposite.
And if you choose, you know, whatever your okay brings you. Okay.
No, see, my okay doesn't bring violence. My okay brings silence.
but see, this is why when we talked before,
and then
we,
watch
You
it.
know what?
So watch it. What Daniel said, you're not gonna talk to me for a while. So don't get mad at me when I become okay with you not talking to me for a while, and we move it. And now you like, now we both talking about why you ain't talking. Well, you said that was your okay.
said you like-
Well, all right.
but see, this is
So you don't
why
talk to me.
Yeah.
I said
You don't
when we
really
had the
mean it, girl.
conversation
She don't
about
really mean it.
guns,
That's why.
having
You
them
don't
or
really
not
mean it.
having
You
them. This is why I feel like it's safer to just not have them.
Hey,
'Cause
if you want to
you
shoot
get
for sport,
you
valid.
you get into
Hospital.
you know what I'm saying? Get into that heated argument and okay.
Never could I.
You know what I'm saying?
Ankles and under.
Ankles.
Yeah. Not shooting to kill you, but I might tear up a toe or two.
Might
You lost
You might walk with a limp.
Argument this month. Yeah, I lost 2 toes. I got a blood clot.
Not a blood clot.
Listen, it's going down this morning. We get back. We get ready to get into church mess is going down. Fire 716, Big Frank in the morning. Good morning.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, and Jack, Faith, Hope, Love. We all are facing some type of battle. This time, I decided that I'm fighting back. I just refuse to literally let the battle overpower me, and I want to overpower the battle this time. You have to still go through the battle because I still need to get out of you what I need from you. You can beat it. It's just about knowing to getting into a place of confidence, like I can beat this, I can get past this. This does not have to consume me. This does not have to. I don't have to wear this on my shoulders at all. Truthfully, I can let it go. What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, and Jack, Faith, Hope, Love.
You lost to the vault with Dante Mount on Fire 716 Radio. Let's go.
This is engaging the youth. No longer is it okay for us to make decisions as to what we feel they should do. We already lived our youth. You know what I mean? So it's time for us to, you know, God gave us 2 of these and 1 of these for a reason. We need to listen and watch more than we do a lot of talking. So
You can't. Everything is changing. You know what I mean? From everything outside to like how we feel and everything, because it's 2 different worlds we live in, 2 different generations. So like I definitely get where like it's hard to communicate and hard to come to an agreement on one particular thing because you see it from your eyes and from your perspective, but I might see it from another perspective. So
Everybody, this is DMP Speaks coming at you.
Fire 716, your boy, Frank, locked in at Big Frank in the morning. Listen, I don't know what you got planned for tonight, but we have line dancing.
Line dancing too hard.
Don't blow it over this direction.
We have a dramatic situation happening.
It's the world.
We got line dancing tonight at 7 o'clock, 3019 Niagara Street, Niagara Falls, New York. $7 at the door. Pull up. People say they're coming, so we'll see what happens. We're gonna dance.
Pull up. Shake it down.
It might smell like paint because I gotta paint these walls a little bit white just for the situation. Listen, it's going down though. Getting into church mess.
Yes. So first church mess, because we can't show visually on Facebook. First church mess has to do with a pastor being really extra with preaching his sermon, and his extraness resulted in the pulpit falling on him. And then he tried to get back up like nothing just happened.
It's the old sanctuary,
Silly
refuge,
goose.
podium.
How that? What you got to be lean like?
Like he was pulling on it. Boom. Fell right on him. See, the gospel don't take all that, and that's what God is trying to show you. The gospel, and he just put, I mean, all his notes, everything, just
all over the place.
on the ground, because you out here doing too much. You just got sometimes just preach the word and go home. Like that's pretty much it. The next church mess I thought was kind of funny, and it's because of this little girl right here.
What's the problem? Do you not hear that? Shh, this is church. I don't care. Shh. It's about truth, isn't it? And the truth is she sells home.
It's about truth, ain't it?
So this little girl is
She was
really
so
discouraged
sincere.
about the solo that is going on, and her mom was just like, "It's church," and she was like, "I don't care. It sounds terrible."
Church is about truth.
Yeah,
And, I'm gonna be honest.
you gotta be honest.
Gotta be honest, 'cause,
You know,
we let so much happen in church, and
You know, I feel like church is a setup partially for some
Everything
folks.
is a setup.
For some folks, because we should not be saying let him use you if you ain't using your vocal cords properly.
I'm dead.
If
They
your
just be
vocal cords
encouraging that
are not, but I cannot implore. Am I using that right? You to sing this solo,
and you can't sing
when your best tone should be so low. Like,
yeah, we
but no, like
we approve so much foul
sound.
Like,
That's not
Cussing
it.
on the pulpit, you know,
letting the mothers get up and sing.
letting the
Like,
mother.
come on.
Now, some of the mothers,
it
be the oil that lead them.
It depends, and then it also depends on the song. If you sing, don't get up and try to sing "Mary, Mary, Mother." Like you need to go.
Wait,
Start me off with a run.
what's that song that keeps going up like in pitch? Oh my
Take me to the King, Lord.
Love on top.
No, church song. I can't think of the
All
name
of them.
it.
They all do.
and he has a Skywalker.
Right. Every has a guy. We taking it
I
up.
don't know, but the song just it
At
keeps
least
going
twice.
higher in pitch, and I just feel like if you can't if you don't have a singer that can hit the top
You talking
pitch,
about Total Praise?
Or
maybe
Calvary.
it is Total Praise.
Nah, Total
The
Praise.
amens at the end.
It reaches the highest mountain. If no.
Nah.
Hey,
No, don't
It might be.
Nah, because total praise only go. It don't really go. It only go up.
It goes up 3 ranges.
Yeah, but at the end.
But it depends on the choir director.
But then it
Who
goes
the
to three.
director?
It going to 3-part anyway.
The director be like,
Yeah, for real. The poor people be out in outer space.
That I guess.
Yo,
got that.
we did not rehearse this.
Brian Carn.
EJ.
This context. This video is just, you gotta watch the context of how you say stuff in church.
Neighbor say he's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat. Hallelujah. Neighbor say he's a meat.
Now I'm pretty sure he was talking about food.
Absolutely.
Won't he do it? He was talking about the fish
I'm pretty
being
sure
multiplied.
he's got to be
for the
ordered like
multitude.
him and cattle and doubling.
Oh,
But we have to stop.
No,
No, y'all
let me
think
tell
church
you.
being
Right.
nasty.
Let me tell
Right.
you.
not
no,
stretching me.
Hold up. No, you cannot
Somebody's
say
gonna something.
that we
You
just
said
be
no
in
stretch
church.
your meat.
You cannot say
The-
that we
he
just
had
be in
good
church
context
being
before
nasty.
that.
Plastic surgery?
We are adults.
He had
okay?
context before that.
Our
man.
minds are not innocent, so immediately
Yes, it
it's
is.
gonna
My mind
go
is.
to the most.
That's why you gotta work
craziest
after the
thing.
spirit.
My mind
and
is
not the.
innocent.
Okay.
Because you
Yo.
understand, number one, we are clip snatchers. Number one,
Right.
So here's the best. Like, he's a meat stretcher off grit. You know that's crazy. But if you,
But he
are
probably was talking. He been talking about food.
and
Meat,
meat
he
and
was talking about
content
meat this
and
whole
context.
time. And then this the one part that you was like, he about to say something.
Yeah,
Wow.
because God is able to expand. He's a multiplier. He can stretch your meat. Me and meat stretcher. God, he's able.
I don't think any way that you say that cannot be.
Valid.
You might be busting out. He's a meat stretcher.
Oh,
he'll stretch you.
It's gonna sound
But
weird.
you know what though?
It
That's
always
a
will sound
word
weird,
to some
but,
people.
you know.
Church has too many cliques. Meaning, if you first lady, why would you demonstrate actions of the flesh by only helping those you choose to be your favorites? We all should be your favorite because God loves everyone, right? Then you want the ones you don't actually care for to pay for your breakfast tickets, $100.
I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Welcome. You sure you will
not me?
I'll say this. Number one, because
he's stretching your meat.
No, watch this. Because when we start talking like that, I'm number one as a pastor, first lady. There are cliques. It's natural.
Valid.
Wherever you go,
yeah,
it's going to be a core group of people because everybody don't have access. Yeah. And it's not the fact that I don't care for you or somebody doesn't care for you or those that matter. It's the simple fact. Listen, Jesus had disciples, but then he had Peter, James, and John. Like, if Jesus had a clique, who am I? Okay,
he had a clique for the 12.
And not only that is that if you want to go through these functions and you want to be fancy and you want to do these things, they require them. I don't know who you guys are. Now we can go down to the Jabba the Hutt and go eat breakfast, but then you're gonna talk about me and dog me either that way too. But if I want to do fancy, if we want to do that, guess what? Salvatore's cost money. These places cost money. And we want to do it, we want to do this stuff. So there's more to this than just I don't do church because of clicks. Now that's just me being on the more technical side. But you tell me an organization or a group of people. There's a clique that's Fire 716 Radio. They feel that the morning show is more together than some of the other shows. Okay.
Sorry.
I understand how you can feel that way. I feel like what's crazy is they got false notions. I feel like the morning show is more promoted than anybody else. Child, the morning show is just be on the morning. Ain't nobody promoted nowhere. But what happens is that these things are just natural in organizations. Yeah. This is just what it is. The what's they called? The people. Yep, your kind.
Yep.
Can't find the words. The Divine Nine. Even in their so much aggression. I know. Even in those organizations, that there's literally different tiers of there's cliques inside of those things. So the clicking thing, I used to get mad at church too. They clicky.
Jesus had a clique, but he came to show love to all. Never saw him put one aside.
Oh, you sure? Right? Because he called that woman a dog. He called the woman at the well. You a Samaritan. You a dog. We don't even associate with your kind.
All she asked was for the crumbs off the table.
Off the table. Now that second conversation, that first encounter, wasn't always present, but he showed love after all. Now, don't let me get in the text.
No, my mentality is as far as church goes, and as far as what she said, as far as the being the first ladies and stuff like that. At least how it kind of work in the church in which I attend is that the first lady pastor, they like parents. So, all parents got they favorite people, but they take care of everybody evenly. You know what I mean? And as long as that's happening, I don't need to talk to you every day, have conversation with you all the time because
everybody
ain't got nothing to do with that.
And everybody don't have access to. Everybody can't come to my house.
Right.
Facts.
Everybody can't see all. Because if you lean to the first lady too long, you're gonna find some stuff out that you really can't handle. Because ain't nobody perfect.
I just feel like more so like when I was a kid, in the kids' church part, when it was more like tons of kids, that would be the only time I would say like the cliques. I like didn't like that. I felt like I didn't fit in, so I was always kind of by myself. But as an adult, I don't know. It's like I get it now, because you want to find a person that you. Just like how you have a work person that you're friends with when you go to work. You want to have that person when you go to church you can sit and, be comfortable with.
Yeah.
I think that's just kind of a natural thing.
Because everybody's different. Even though we're in the church house, we're all different.
And there's different dynamics when it comes to cliques in church. Because there's the clique that's just real messy.
Yes. I want to cut about 3 of them.
There's a clique that's really messy, but also you have to know how to be very diplomatic with it. I'm cool with everybody. but I'm close to very few.
Yeah.
And Frank has been my brother for 10 or 11 years. I ain't never been in his house. The only reason why he been to mine is because he helped me move. So for me, you'd have to do the evaluation of what you're trying to associate with first. That's one. If you messy, okay, that's a whole different subject. I have to be careful of who's in my inner circle based on who I am. So it may come off cliquey.
And I think for the first lady aspect of it, just I think it's more detailed for you. I think that you have to understand, and sometimes you don't understand the seat till you sit in the seat.
Yeah.
That if my husband's passed for 20 years, I've been first lady for 20 years. Y'all coming through here ain't abnormal for me.
Right.
So now I have to guard and be careful who all I let in. I can't be like, oh, I don't like you, be all like crazy and distant, but you may not get as close. That's why there's what we call armor bearers. There's people who serve a little bit closer than others. I'm never going to say that she has the right to disdain you, make you feel left out, or you're good enough, or any of those things. Right. But sometimes we want seats.
We want exclusivity.
That we're not exclusivity. Come on,
Facts.
With exclusiveness of a seat that we haven't shown ourselves able to occupy. Because sometimes it requires being consistent where you are until there's a vacancy,
right?
And there's a need. And it's like,
and then it ain't the first, what's her name? It ain't the first lady job, to be leading,
it ain't like it's Jesus' mama, it ain't Mary.
Ain't first lady job.
She ain't the first lady of the kingdom of God,
right?
If you cool with her, you just is. She ain't out here chasing after nobody. You know what I mean?
No, we get it. Somebody church, but the churchy man, listen.
Some people are just messy.
It's people.
Who is that, Ernie?
Black Ernie, top of the morning, man, all the way from.
What's
the
topic
today?
Man,
how do you calm down?
Your
significant other when she angry? Yeah. Oh, Ernie, let me.
He go.
What you doing? So you telling jokes? Was she yelling at you? Tell me what you doing.
Yo, that'll be her.
That would.
Nothing
You
said.
want to see somebody go from 100 to 1,000?
Oh,
crack a joke while I'm pissed off.
Crack a joke while I'm angry.
That's why your feet stink.
Now we fighting. That's crazy.
You got more judgment?
That's it.
Listen, y'all, it's going down this morning. Feel free to answer the question of the day. Tap into us. We get ready to get into some hot topics. It's going down. We'll be right back right here on Fire 716 Big Frank in the morning.
Today's teenager is tomorrow's potential regular customer. That's what the tobacco industry said about us. But what does it say about them? That they'll do anything to recruit new smokers. Like using menthol flavors to make products smoother and better tasting, so they're easier to start and harder to quit. In other words, menthol is not just a flavor. It's a way for big tobacco to attract and addict us. And there's nothing just about it. Take action at notjustmenthol.org.
Thoughts on Frank?
Fire 716, you tuned in to Big Frank in the morning. It's going down. D Money Mac, Jay Cherie, Kev on air.
Shit.
You know what, Matt Randa, if I'm really trying to get a syndicate. I really want to try to push this.
Push it to the limit.
Oh my God,
I'm pushing up. Push.
Yes.
All right.
Somebody did say they're like, oh my gosh, you're this guy from Australia. He's like, you're on the radio. You must make big money.
Everybody I tell, I'll be like, yeah, we do. It was like, yeah, we do a radio show. You know what I mean? They be like, what? Where?
Yeah, bread. It's coming. Bread is
I should have
coming.
just leaned
Toasted
into
with sugar.
it. I'm mad famous in America.
Yo, big famous.
Doing it.
Okay. The side shots, right?
Right.
Yes.
Every other day.
I know.
Topic.
Every other day.
Don't even look at my story that I posted last night. Okay.
No, because every time I scrolled, just side shot. Okay.
I have to keep.
She got to
the
promote.
fans
She's
happy.
an ambassador, right?
Or they only pay me for a video. They want me to do another video, but I've been taking my time because it's $30, and it's not 50.
Oh,
but it is what it is. I mean, it's still money. But
where is? No, well, get out of that.
Honestly, so I took pictures last night, in this cute little police officer outfit.
Mrs. Officer,
That's
Mrs.
exactly
Officer,
what I
tell
said.
your
And
lieutenant
I was like,
to
oh, this is nice. But I don't know.
Kid.
I don't know.
Everyone to
The picture I posted was cute, and it's not like it's too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want, especially on Facebook. Yeah, like it's tasteful. I don't ever want to be like.
You don't want to end up in you don't want white vans. You don't want white vans.
Busting out the plastic.
You don't want white vans driving by your house.
Exactly. I already feel like I've already had stalkers in different situations. So
when you have the blood, I've been washed by. I don't know. I'm
Somebody already did a video similar to that.
It's all right, but Frankie do it. Okay.
Yeah.
So hot topics. Larsa Pippen, which is Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Thank you, because I don't be knowing these.
Your last name.
She scored pretty big for the settlement in their divorce. She was awarded half of her ex-husband's retirement fund, which resulted in $470,000.
That's it.
That's nothing.
That's all.
Well, Scottie Pippen's been retired for a long time.
Let me say this.
That
is a lot of money.
Is that a year?
If it was coming from me.
Is that a month? I'm confused.
I don't know if that's a month or a year. I don't know.
So that was part of the divorce settlement. It's not all of it.
I know, but I'm saying the part of it is that like the monthly.
No, it's $470,000 from his 401k.
No, that's the total, and she's probably gonna get that deposited a month, probably.
Okay.
Broken down, most likely.
Yeah, it's $470,000 from his 401k.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's only part of the divorce.
Yeah.
So,
but what else? I mean,
he probably gonna get. She gonna get the house and whatever.
His name right now.
Listen, because when I tell you,
genius.
That dude did it.
Listen,
genius.
That was ingenious.
Genius.
Like what?
I'm about to play everything with my mama name right now.
I don't own a thing.
I love my mom, and I hope she's watching. But I would do that, and I would never say it again. Be like, is my mama in Mexico?
What else we got for hot topics?
Brian Skazas. So he's the son of one of the guys who died in the
when I went. Okay.
So Cardi B came for this young man because she criticized him for being at a Blink 182 concert amid the fact that they were searching for his father. So he decided to rebuttal, and his rebuttal was, you take a complete B word, like Cardi B who has no idea what's going on. Her career is in such turmoil. She needs clout off of other people suffering. She's like, go get help, blah, 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 blah. He goes to a rock concert, blah, 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 blah. They're not feeling sorry for me. You are a mother effing B. Keep my stepdad's name out of your mouth. 99% of the chance that he's dead, and you don't even understand how I possibly feel about this. And he was like, it's just effed up that you continue to keep trying to get clout off of the fact that
everybody handle grief and sorrow and things different. Like everybody, it's whatever.
See, you just need to keep her mouth closed. Because
honestly,
I've read. Welcome to the world of opinions and thoughts.
Facts, but like, who cares? It ain't affecting you. It ain't affecting nothing you got going on.
But she tagged him on it. It was like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, for what? Like, come on now, let the man live his life. Everybody, not you.
I read somewhere that was saying that he had actually said that his stepdad wasn't giving him money like that, and that he didn't really have a close relationship with him, and it was kind of just like, okay, what do you want me to do? Kind of situation.
I don't know who this is, but apparently he's a rapper. YNW Melly.
Why Mel?
He got a minor victory in his double murder trial. They retested when they did his DNA test, they said it came back negative, but during the process of the trial, they did a retesting of his DNA, which is against the law. So it is not admissible in court because the second blood test they did actually put him on the scene of the crime, but because they did it illegally during the process of the court, it's inadmissible in court. So now he kind of got all scot-free.
Yeah, because
on this aspect of the trial stuff,
he was up in that courtroom doing weird stuff, acting weird. He was being weird. I was like, oh yeah, he going under the jail, but apparently not, because
So the lawyer should have known better. In Buffalo, legendary newscaster Tom Jones passed away. Nobody at this table is going to know who that is but me, because he was broadcasting from 1965 to 1989.
Wow.
Who was this?
Tom Jones. He was a broadcaster for Channel 7 News. He was the one who coined the phrase, "It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?"
Do you know where your children are? Yo, I used to always like, why do it matter? Like, why wouldn't I know where my children are at 7 o'clock at night? Like, especially back in the day.
11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where
your children are?
So he was the guy who coined that phrase. He passed away, you know.
How old was he?
89.
Oh yeah, great life.
Meet Christy L. Jackson, the Houston woman who's now running her own trucking company.
Okay. Lady trucker.
Black ladies out here doing trucking.
Big mother trucker.
Getting that money.
Wow.
Okay. Let me hold something.
John Beasley, who was part of Soul Man for the people.
Yep.
He died at the age of 79.
Oh, he was.
So,
wait,
you know,
that's still kind of a little
we're
bit.
gonna
young.
have to come back to it at the end
because I don't. Soul Man.
The movie with Bernie Mac and
that was Soul Men.
No, that was Soul Man.
No, it was Soul Man.
Well, while you're debating, the last one I have is this is
Look it
local
up
news.
on Google.
According to the diocese, so Friar Father Patrick, who engaged in sexual relationships.
Oh, when you said father, you already knew where that was going. Right, isn't that crazy?
Wow,
she locked out. She can't get in.
He engaged in a sexual relationship with a person who they said was an adult. He said, although the relationship was not illegal, it was inappropriate.
Who was that?
A father in the Catholic Church and a young girl that he had a relationship with. So it wasn't illegal because she was
18.
She was 17, I think. Or 17
That's
or 18.
consent, right?
It's consent. It's the age of consent. So he said, although it wasn't illegal, it was inappropriate.
I'm not saying that we condone foul behavior and sex. You know what I mean? But I commend you for just not being a little boy.
But he was also allowed to go back to his duties as a father, as a priest.
Being a priest is just a little difficult. I think we can be pastors. Because pastors, a little bit, we can marry and we still get bonds. You know, priestly, they'd be like shutting down the camp.
Shut down the camp.
And then last one is congratulations to Marvin Winans Jr., who was ordained as a minister by his father, Bishop Marvin Winans, for perfecting church.
All right.
So the son is following the faith.
Congratulations, my guy.
Do better. Y'all, it's going down 5716. We holler at y'all. We'll be back and we do it all again next week. Have a great day. Be blessed. Never stress. Say less. I'm loving it.